The One Piece chapter 1096 is here and it is pure hype because we are like noticing the records of whatever happened on God's Valley. I don't really think they're going to complete God's Valley, but this is really amazing. We have this entire roster of the Rocks Pirates, and then we have surprising member on the Rocks Pirate crew that we really need to talk about. This is pure hype. Let's just get right into the chapter, but before that, subscribe to my channel and get me to 500 subscribers as fast as possible. First of all, let's talk about the rules of whatever twisted game that the Celestial Dragons are playing, and that is the rule says that there are 150 rare rabbits to hunt down, and that is not to mention the 18 rare ones. These are actually talking about real life people and they're hunting them. This is a really twisted game, and they're not even considering them living beings, they're literally calling them items. I mean, seriously, that's so messed up. And each super rare item is like 10,000 points worth. I think Kuma Ivanka might be one of the super rare ones. I don't know, but the gift is definitely, or the prize might be devil fruits. Although I don't know why they would buy devil fruits. Celestial dragons don't like that. Another interesting thing is about the celestial dragons because we are introduced to a bunch of celestial dragons or like holy knights who are trying to attack people and gather points. Figure Land is, of course, one of them, I mean Garling, and then we see the other celestial dragons, and most of them actually look good. There is this guy, there are two women, all of them look extremely good, which is kind of scary knowing that celestial dragons are actually the worst looking humans possible. But yes, this is scary if they are good looking. While our very favorite Vice Admiral Garp, who is really young, is on vacation, and even the Kong is actually calling him to go to God's Valley because he expects some trouble. Garp actually doesn't want anything to do with the Celestial Dragons because we both know that he hates the Celestial Dragons. And it's because he knows that there might be something really sinister happening there and he won't be able to stop it, which is really messed up. And then he hears that Kong is actually anticipating Roger might be going to that island. And the moment he hears Roger's name, he gets up and he's like, yes, I am going to, that island. I'm going to God's Valley to stop Roger. By the way, Garling is an amazing beast. He's a monster and he is a force to be reckoned with. I guess he's the most powerful of the Holy Knights as he easily gets 10,000 points. I don't know how. Maybe he struck down a super rare item. I mean, it's a person, but whatever. Do you know what was the cutest thing that I saw today? That is Ginny or Ginny, based on how it's pronounced. We don't know yet in the anime. She is wearing glasses and she looks super smart. And that is actually really cute, knowing that she's like 5 or 7 years old. And yes, she has intercepted so many signals and she's sent information about whatever happening to God's Valley to various pirates. Like it's like a random thing, and that's why many pirates are actually arriving about the devil fruits. They know about the devil fruits, right? So they are probably arriving for the devil fruits here, and that's amazing. And I'm really interested because Ivankov also talks about Kaido's devil fruit and Kuma's future devil fruit, the Papa fruit, being there as one of the guests. And I was really excited to know that Kaido's fruit was here because we all know that Rock's crew will always come to God's Valley. But now, if Ivankov has to, steal those two devil fruits, those two insanely powerful devil fruits, he needs a distraction, he asks, but no one actually volunteers, but Kuma does. And in this panel where we see Kuma, it's really heartbreaking because we literally see him with a target painted on his back and an arrow sticking on him as he's bleeding. But yes, he says he's a stronger and durable person and he feels like he was made for this, even if it helps a little bit to the others, and that is extremely sad. This is exactly when the most hyped thing happens. That is, we see Rock's entire crew here, and it's pure hype. Because, I mean, of course, we don't have Rock's face reveal yet because Rock's is not shown at all. But we do see most of his crew. We see Kaido, we see Big Mom in their younger versions, and they look amazing. We also see Giga Chad Whitebeard, and on his shoulder is Buckingham Stussy. Maybe Stussy was right that she did have a kid with Whitebeard, namely, Weevil. And then we also see some surprising ones. That is, Golden Lion Shiki, whom I've never actually seen because I never saw the movie. And then we have also, Captain John, whose treasure is still in Thriller Bark, perhaps. But the most surprising one was Gloriosa. You might not know her, but she is the previous queen of, Amazon Lily. And she's called Grandma Nyon right now. She is Gloriosa, and she looks exactly like Boa Hancock, which is really surprising because they are not actually related. But she is in Boa Hancock's attire, I guess. That's interesting as hell. Marines are running away from Rock's pirates because they are, of course, insanely powerful. But what's worse is they weren't the only pirates who intercepted the signal. Here we get the Roger pirates also attacking the same place, and Roger is with Rayleigh and Gaban. I guess that's what his name. We don't know much about him, but yes, Roger is having the straw hat, which proves that Straw Hat is passed from Joy Boy down the line, I guess. I don't know, but that must explain. There must be some kind of explanation between what Emu Sama saw. Why is there a huge, gigantic, Straw Hat? So yes, I'm really excited. These guys aren't really here to steal something, unlike I guess Rock's crew, but we should see what's happening next. Now that these two parties have arrived, the pirate side, we have the marine side. Here we also shown a quick shot of Figureland Garling, and he seems serious and he's like he doesn't want the pirates to mess with him. Looks like Figureland will be fighting Roger or Rocks, someone among them. But yes, from the marine side we have Vice Admiral Garp and also Bogard, one of the most famous characters, Bogard. And these two have arrived here and they're going to take care of this mess. And Garp is basically here to fight Roger, who is still a youngster, and that's amazing. The way Ivankov actually steals Kaido's devil fruit and also Kuma's future devil fruit, but before he could eat any of them, Big Mom arrives and punches Ivankov in the face. I mean, this is a rare W that Ivankov faced a punch from Big Mom. That is a huge deal. And yes, she takes Kaido's devil fruit, but the Papa fruit falls into the hand of Kuma. Ivankov tells Kuma to eat it as fast as possible, and Kuma does exactly that. He gobbles up on that Papa fruit as fast as possible. We thought we'll see the entire Gods Valley incident happening in this flashback, but it looks like it will just focus on just Kuma's memories because we literally cut out of Gods Valley. But immediately after, Kuma eating the devil fruit, Saint Saturn arrives in his demonic form, and Kuma is really scared of him. And he's like, you have all the resources, you have all this wealth. Why can't you guys just use it to protect people? Like, he's like, if I had the power, I would be protecting my people and taking care of them. And we see Saint Satan telling him that is exactly why he needs to be eliminated, because he doesn't want anyone to be protected. I guess this is messed up. These are the people that Luffy needs to bring down at any cost, and I really, really wish they all die. I mean, that's how much Oda's making us hate these characters. Saint Saturn should get it in Egghead Island as fast as possible. So we are shown the God's Valley, but before exiting it, we are shown two pieces of dialogue. One is from Roger, and he's like, "Hold it, Rocks," and Rocks replies like, "You're in my way, Roger." So Roger might be here just to stop Rocks, and Rocks might not actually be a really bad guy because we know that Kaido and Big Mom are two messed up people, but they were actually kinda good people too. And Whitebeard always searched for family, even though they don't look like they're overly fond of Rocks. It doesn't really seem like Rocks was a really evil person, knowing that Roger is speaking to him as if they've been friends for a really long time. Don't know how, but somehow Kuma and 150 others actually escaped from that place, and that is Kuma using his Papa fruit to his maximum powers. I guess he saved all of them, Ginny and also, Ivankov, and they all tell that he has the power of liberation. I mean, he looks at his paw and it's like, this is the power of liberation. He actually felt like Nika. He protected so many people. He saved them from that whatever what's happening on God's Valley. I was really sad that we kind of exited God's Valley, but I guess we're going to get more flashback when we appear to the Black Beard arc or something. But yes, we will definitely get. And it's really sad that Kuma is considered a tyrant now. By the way, Ivankov is leaving. He's going on his own freedom quest adventure kind of thing. I guess that's how he'll meet dragons soon. But yes, he's leaving his younger sister too because she doesn't know what she wants to do with life, and she's going to stay here with Kumachi, or Kuma. That's what she calls Kuma, and take care of Kuma along with Kuma taking care of her. I guess that's how they become a couple later on and have Bonnie. But yes, she's going to stay behind and look after him, and Ivanka's like, okay, bye. That's crazy that he left his sister behind. Also, the chapter ends with a kind of a warm note with both Kuma and Ginny crying happiness tears because they are fulfilled with their hunger. They're filled with food and they're happy because it was delicious. This is like the first time they've had a proper meal after being a slave, and they're crying happily. This is a heartwarming moment. Also, it is very evident that Ginny actually likes to eat a lot, which is also pointed out by Kuma, kind of foreshadowing that they are gonna have Bonnie, and Bonnie is literally Ginny's child. I guess that's what they're going with this. I don't know properly, but yes, we'll know that very soon. And this is a nice way to end this chapter. I am really loving where this is going. Hope there is no break next week. And by the way, guys, subscribe to my channel.